I just saw this. Britney Spears likes to paint topless while listening to Mariah Carey. Okay.
And I thought Britney Spears and I had nothing in common.
I love Mariah Carey still to this day, she said. I was painting in my room. I have an art room, and I just paint on the walls and do all this kind of crazy stuff. I bought her new greatest hits and her new Infinity record yesterday, and I was just in there with my top off, just like painting and doing all this artsy-fartsy stuff, unquote. So that's Britney Spears talking about Mariah Carey. Who knew? Joe Adkins with us on the Little Caesars Hot and Ready Hotline. Sounds like something you would do, right? Listen to Mariah topless?
Listen to Mariah topless?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll be, I guess, yeah, I would do that. What's wrong with that?
Nothing at all.
Oh, okay.
Nothing at all. Joe Adkins with us on the Little Caesars Hot and Ready Hotline.
Mariah doesn't sing like she used to, though, for some reason.
Yeah, some of those clips. Ooh.
She's losing a little bit now.
Yep. Some of those clips, it's just, it ain't like it used to be, though, Mariah.
Oh, now she's stumbling over the vocal hurdle and whatnot.
Pat Jones there with us. Thank you. All right, so how much did last night's game change your thoughts on how this series is going to go, if at all?
I don't think it changed it very much at all. I was surprised. Golden State, they didn't play well last night. I mean, and to win that game, I mean, Cleveland led that game probably 90% of the action. I mean, Golden State, I think they led 11-9, and then Cleveland took the lead. They didn't take the lead to the fourth quarter. So not playing well, I think they have to feel good. And, I thought LeBron was great. I thought he played really well. But, man, when you play like that, and what they played last night was to take Golden State out of their transition game. So they ISO LeBron because you can basically control the clock. That's like a team that runs the football all the time. They want to control the time of possession to keep their offense off the field. Well, they did the same thing using just the best player in the world, and it was extremely effective. But I think I heard you guys talking earlier. I just think he got tired. I mean, when you put it in a guy's hands like that and he makes every decision, even though he was going against maybe smaller guys, when you talk about playing over 43 minutes, going against high-level defenders, I mean, it can wear on you. I think he just got tired last night, and that's why you saw him start to settle for the jump shots. Because in other series against, Chicago, he can guard Joakim Noah, and he can kind of rest on defense. When you play against Golden State, there's not a guy that they normally have on the floor. That
no one's resting.
The ball.
Right.
So you have to pay attention. So he doesn't get a chance to kind of take a deep breath because he has to be ready to rotate. Because if you don't, they're going to hit you with 3-point shots. So he has to expend even more energy, even on the defensive end. I think that's just too much to ask for a guy. So I think the Kyrie injury is huge because he was the one guy. He was playing well, and he was able to get his shot, and he still was hobbling. But now you take that away. Now it forces those guys to really have to make 3-point shots, and that's going to be hard to do because I thought, it was a grimy game last night. It was a grinder, and they lost that game. But you as Cleveland, you want to play that style of game and that play. So to play, they didn't play great, but to be in control of that game and lose that one, they got to be kicking themselves this morning.
Joe Adkins with us. How accurate are the people that say Kyrie Irving played too many minutes?
That's a tough situation because, the deal is it's not like he wasn't playing well. He was playing so well that you're like, man, you've got to leave him in. But I think when you're talking about tendonitis, it's a very fragile thing. So, any move can irritate it. You just never know when it's going to flare up. And I heard you saying it was basically where he maybe just stepped wrong and has irritated that thing. So I don't buy that because I think he was playing at a high level. And then he made a huge defensive play. I mean, the play to get beat and then go, but he jumped off his right leg, but he was able to make that key play. I think you have to leave him in because he was playing so well. Had he not been playing well, I think he may not have played as many minutes, but he was extremely efficient as well. I mean, he had 23, 7, 6, and 4. That's a hell of a game, man, for a guy. So if he doesn't get to play game 2, that's huge.
How would you change your game? I mean, how in the hell are they going to win, basically, is the question. How would you change your game plan with no Kyrie, assuming that's the case for game 2, and try to win?
Well, I think that style of play right there, that's how you have to play. I think because you minimize possessions. And LeBron played well. He was he played well. But he took a lot of shots. And I think they want to do that. They don't mind because he was getting very good looks. He may have settled for some threes maybe a little too often, but he got great looks all night. So you can live with that. But he's got to get those other guys, find a way to get those guys involved. I think the key was that he only was able to get 6 assists. I think he has to get a higher number in that. So you may see him sacrifice more jump shots to get other guys, and I don't expect to see him take 8 threes in game 2. I expect him, although he got in the paint a lot, I expect him to be even more aggressive. So that's going to put even more pressure on those guys when that defense collapses, that he kicks it out, they have to make shots.
Joe Adkins with us here on 107.7 The Franchise. Joe, I got to give you credit. You mentioned this guy's name, and Cleveland was killing Golden State on the boards, especially in the third quarter last night, midway through the fourth quarter. Then Golden State all of a sudden decided to play better, and it was because they brought in Festus Ezeli. He did a pretty good job down low against Tristan Thompson. How big a concern going forward is that for you if you're a Golden State fan, that they weren't able to get an offensive rebound for what seemed like 2 quarters?
Well,
or a defensive rebound, excuse me.
Well, I think you guys got to get me on more. That means I know what I'm talking about. First of all, Todd, that's all that means.
That's right.
I'm so used to working with people that have no clue what they're talking about, so it's weird
BS.
for me.
Well, I wasn't saying with anyone in particular. I was just saying. But no, I think you have to be worried because you can't continue to give up those possessions. You know, I mean, Tristan Thompson, he was a load. But the thing is, I think, you know, they found something. At the end of the game, they were able to play extremely small. And it kind of made Cleveland make an adjustment and take Mozgov out. But they have to do a better job. You just can't continue to give up offensive rebounds the way they did. And a couple of those rebounds, they were loose ball rebounds. So you got to get on your team and challenge them to win those 50-50 balls. They didn't win any 50-50 balls last night, and that's key for Golden State because when you win those in the broken floor, you're able to get out in transition. So that's one reason why they didn't play as well is because Cleveland really did take transition out of the game. So I look for them to really try to get on those balls so they can get out and run more. So that'll be key.
Good talking to you, buddy.
Thank you, man. I was on today, wasn't I? That was pretty good.
You were. That was and I mean the phone line just sounds terrific. Are you calling from a landline today? What's up?
Yes, I wanted to be heard.
Oh, that is beautiful.
You know why he was on his game today? Because it's Friday.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's what Joe does on a Friday.
Yeah, that's all you got to do is blame it on the day of the week. See you later, Joe. You
all
on
right, guys,
fire. Get out there and shoot some threes. You'll go like 20 for 21. I know it.
Well, I probably could do that anyway. But you can listen to me tomorrow because I'll be filling in for Jay Ramsey on the basketball show.
Will
guys.
you? All right, sweet. 10 o'clock, right? 9 o'clock. 9
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock on 107.7 The Franchise. All right, buddy, we'll pump it.
All right, bro. You
See
guys
man.
have a good weekend.
All right.